Hey guys, welcome back to Children of Mana, where last time we went and fought the Mana Lord in the Path of Life, and he basically submerged himself into the mana to make it surge up, and it's threatening to destroy the world. So as most RPGs go, we basically avoid doing the final part until we're done with doing everything we want to do, because the world's destruction will wait for the hero to get his job done. So yes, in terms of that, we are actually going to start doing some side questing. There is a lot of side quests in this game, surprisingly enough. Most of them you would normally go to through here. These are the sub quests, but I'm not going to be doing those today. I'm going to be going up to a bunch of different characters and talking to them, and getting character-specific side quests for things that they want to do. Speaking of which, I also grinded a little bit, so let me actually take off a gem that I had on when I grinded. Okay, I don't really need two of those. Actually, you know what? Yeah, it's fine. I'll just put it back on. Okay. Pretty much I was grinding to match the final level, but decided to do some side quests instead. But I'm gonna need to do some grinding as well, which these side quests will help me do, because I've been pitifully under-leveled throughout the entire game. So hopefully these side quests will help me. Let's start off with this one. Can I help you find anything? Oh, what's the matter? Are you all right? Last night, a burglar broke into the shop. A burglar in a junk pile like this? Junk pile? Watch it, I can refuse service to anyone. Oh, sorry. So what's missing? All the money in the safe and a watch. All your money? That's terrible. Money is not what matters. What? You can always make money, but that watch is irreplaceable. Oh, I forgot, you were rich once before all this. That watch must be really worth a lot to make him this sad over losing it. Azure. The burglar escaped into the Mana Tower. I need you to catch him and bring my precious watch back to me. What? I'm offering a big reward, please? Alright, I'll go fetch it. You will? Of course. You've been a big help to me, you know. Thank you, Azure. I'll get right on it. And so yeah, let's get right on it, actually. In the case of this, we're pretty much just going to be going through the dungeons again, depending on what it is. In this case, this is a really early on side quest. I am pitifully over-leveled for this. So, yeah, that's something. I did it! I got the watch. Oh, pal was awfully sad, so I was expecting a real work of art. But this is just an old worn-out pocket watch. Well, at any rate, can't wait to see the reward after getting this back to him. Here you go. Oh, thanks, Azure. You're a lifesaver, a real hero. I was expecting something more expensive looking. This watch belonged to a friend of mine who died in the cataclysm 10 years ago. You know, the thing itself is worthless. Memory it evokes hold immeasurable worth in my heart. Is that so? Well, I promised the reward, so here it is. What? That's all? You just said it held immeasurable worth in your heart. Can't measure the worth of memories, so I think 10% of the price of the watch is more than enough. You gotta be kidding! It's the way things work, pal. I forget, was he always like this? Alright, so that was one of the quests. It's just going through an area really quickly, nothing too special. Here's another one. Welcome, I trust you find the gems of service? I couldn't read that right. Oh yeah, thanks to them, my battles are much easier. Glad to hear that. But say, how come monsters drop gems when they die? Mechanism is unclear, but Professor Baum theorizes that the powers of mana amalgamate when monsters' cells crystallizing them. Cells crystallize? A thing called genes reside in the cells of monsters, and they give rise to variances in the properties of gems. What's wrong? Eureka! Huh? Hey Bobo! What now? Can't you see I'm busy recompiling our documentation? What, did it mess up again? No, listen! Cells primordial reversing the split speed. Incredible! Unbelievable! That's how we reproduce the chain reaction. the professor's theory holds, we should see some interesting results, won't we? By reproducing gems based on primordial cells using the sequence I just illustrated, we can recreate gems never seen before. We can prove the professor's theory and formulate new gems at the same time, and all the world will know us as the premier gem experts. Only if that experiment is a success, right? How are we supposed to find the cells of primordial? No need to worry. A dead bear told me about a stone beast recently unearthed near Star Lake. The stone beast, they must mean a fossilized primordial. Precisely, and it will be ours. I don't think it'll work on a fossil. Shut up, the proof will be in the pudding. What pudding? But Balbo, who's going to collect the stone beast? Oh, you know, it'll be, Azure. You think you could swing by Topple for us? Oh, you could snap up that stone beast in no time, right? What? Hey, don't rush me. Azure, please, you'll be handsomely rewarded. Yes, now is our hour of need, please. All right, I'll go. I owe you one anyway. Thanks, Azure. We'll never forget it. All right, I'm off to Star Lake to find the stone beast. Take care. I'll get right on it. This should be it. I'm back and I found the stone beast. That's magnificent, Azure. We just finished preparations for the experiment. Now show us the specimen. Oh, sure. All right, we'll begin the experiment. Just a moment. Azure, the experiment was a success. We made the gem one never seen before. That's great, it makes all the trouble worthwhile. However, I'm unconvinced that primordial cells remain inside the fossil. Huh? I postulate that something besides cells and genes is involved in gem creation. We must report our findings to the professor. Well, at any rate, I did create a new type of gem, and I want you to have it. You're giving it to me? I told you you'd be rewarded. Just let us know what effects it has, okay? Will do. Thanks a lot. What's the matter, Azure? I found this over there. What's it doing in a place like that? I've been looking for this for ages. What's it for? You're familiar with the haunted house, I presume? Of course, everyone in the village tells me about it. You mean this is the key to it? Yes. You see, that house is where we store our records. Records? Within lie the writings we gathered from near and far, like field reports on a cataclysm and studies of the nature of the tree. Really? I intended to hand that key to you or test for the tomes there could provide you some much insight on your recent events, but despite my best efforts, it could not be found. I see. So for the time being, why don't you hold on to it? Perhaps you may gain something by delving into the records there. Thanks, Modi. I'll go see what I can find. All right, so let's go into the quote-unquote haunted house and look at those records that are supposedly haunted. Wow, look at all these books. This one looks like some kind of journal. Day, month of, day of X, because you know we can't tell you what they are. Today I visited Star Lake over in Topple. I wanted to see for myself if rumors of an enormous dragon living inside the caves by a beautiful lake were true. Next page, please. Okay, there we go. As I made my way through the dark caves, a tremendous growl from deep within rattled the earthen walls. A less experienced adventurer would surely have fled immediately at such a sound. But to me, the roar of the dragon and the chirping of a bird are equally enchanting, a comfort to my soul. Undaunted by the bellow, I carried on until I was greeted by a glare of a gargantuan eye, which shone rather eerily and emitted an odor so foul as to sting my own eyes. When I extended my torch to get a closer look, there stood before me an unmistakable figure of an enormous dragon. "Have you come to be eaten?" the dragon inquired calmly. "On the contrary," I replied, "I've come to slay you." The dragon burst into what I felt was a rude fit of laughter. "You think a whelp like you can waltz in here and defeat me?" The dragon let out a big guffaw. My reaction was swift as I thrust my sword into his gaping mouth. I had a course prepared for such an occasion, arming myself with a sizable and sturdy blade known as the Dragon Slayer. The dragon, pierced as he was cleanly through the back of his head, could utter no sound and so lay in stunned agony. I pulled the Dragon Slayer from the dragon's maw. Raising it above me, I let loose the full force of my strength as I let the finishing blow fall down upon his hapless head. Strike split his skull in two, with a resounding crack. Green blood drenched the ground below as the dragon crumpled in a heap. Looking down upon the dragon, I whispered a word of warning. Exercise caution when you open your big mouth, my friend. Dragon at Star Lake? You killed it with just 2 strokes? You gotta be kidding me. Azure. Oh, hi Tess. What are you doing here? I got the key from Modi. He said it's where we keep field reports. These are all field reports. Not everything. I found a journal here too. A journal? Wow, a dragon in Topple. What do you think? It sounds awfully dubious to me. You're right. Maybe I should go see for myself. What? I'll go see whether a dragon wasn't there or not. What? Wait, Azure, you can't be serious. Of course I am. I won't sleep at night till I know for sure. What am I gonna do with you? Take care. I will. Alright, so we're going to Star Lake yet again for another 4 zones of fun. There's supposed to be a dragon here. But I don't see one. I knew it. That journal was a fake. Figures. Hi, Tess. You're back. Well, did you find the dragon? No, nothing. No tracks. No skeleton. The journal was completely make-believe. Oh, maybe not. What? Have a look. What's this? Found this after you left. What do you think it is? I have no idea. It's awfully tough. Maybe it's a drumhead. Not quite. It's apparently a dragon scale. What? A friend of Modi's said he picked it up after defeating a dragon in Topple. A friend? Maybe the one who wrote that journal. Maybe. Modi said he wanted you to have the scale. The scale of a dragon, eh? And it must have been true. Yes, and this friend must be quite the individual to be slaying dragons and such. What a surprise. I want to be like that someday. Alright, and with the reward for that being a dragon scale, we actually head back over here, and we could actually get something made out of said dragon scale. We just gotta talk to them. Hello, Azure. Greetings. How's the research on gems coming along? Alright, I guess. Say, what's that you got there? A drumhead? Oh, this? It's apparently a scale of a huge dragon. I found it in the archives of the research team. Dragon scale. Interesting. Say, Azure, if we fuse that with a gem, we might just come up with something with a gem with the dragon's power imbued in it. The power of the dragon mentioned in that journal. That would be tremendous. By Jove, let's do it. You bet. Leave it to me. Here you go, the soul of the dragon. Thank you, Babo. Take good care of it now. But of course. All right, so let's take a look at this gem. The soul of the dragon. Attack plus 12. That's nice. So that's an extra 12 attack if I want it. So that plus the Pharaoh's soul, that's 20 attack power boost. So that's really good. Problem is I can't fit either one of them at the moment. So in the meantime, let's go talk over to Millionaire again, shall we? Looking for something special? That depends. What have you got? Nothing special, except for a fantastic money-making idea. Like what? The cost of flying around the world and fighting monsters rising day by day, you could use a little extra spending money, couldn't you? Not really. Yeah, I suppose it could. And you can't afford to pass up this opportunity. Wait, hold on. I know you're not just pulling another watch deal on me. I didn't pull anything. I gave you a reward, didn't I? You call that a reward? Don't waste your time. I can't trust you. Wait. This time you'll receive no less than 4,000 lucre. 4,000? Ah, I see a twinkle of interest in your eye. How about it? All right, what's your idea? Well, I want you to retrieve a rare plant that grows in the fiery sands. What kind of plant? Native only to the fiery sands, the plant is used in the concoction of luxury medicines. Ever since the monsters came, no one's harvested any, so its price has skyrocketed. Wow. If you can bring back a specimen, I'll pay 4,000 lucre. Well, what do you say? I'll do it. I can't pass up this golden opportunity, but I'm not sure you'll really pay me in full. Of course I will, you can trust me. All right, well, I'm off. All right, time to go to the Fiery Sands. This is a 7-zone quest, so this one isn't too bad, but at the same time, it's another 7 zones I gotta go through after going through 2 4-zone ones. Found it! That's 4,000 lucre right there. I got it. I brought the plant. Yes, that's the rare plant everyone needs. Azure, you're the best. I'll just hand it over once I see the money. No problem. Here's your 4,000 lucre. All right. And by the way, I haven't received payment for my idea. What are you talking about? Wasn't it a fantastic money-making idea? I don't provide my services for free. My fee is a low 2,000 lucre. What? You're a crook, you promised. I'm no such thing. That's business, my friend. You would do well to remember it. Confound it. This is the most unhappy 2,000 lucre I ever made. All right, and with that one done, we have a couple more quests to go. So, let's see here. Let's see, Tess is not there anymore, so she should be in here? There she is. Oh, hello Azure. May I help you? Yes, you can. Chat, please. Tess. Yes, Azure? I was wondering, have you learned anything new about the mana surge? No, I mean, even though we kind of already know what most of it is anyway. I'm still looking for ways to quell it. I'm trying, you know? Well, let me know if you find anything. I'll see you later. Oh, wait. I need to ask you a favor. Could you take me to Jad? Jad, why there? I want a cockatrice feather. A what? What do you need it for? Well, it's a secret. Huh? I'll tell you once I get one. Please, won't you take me there? Alright, let's go. Thanks, Azure. It's nothing. With Flammy, it's just a hop away. Come on, let's go. That was kind of a weird pause there. Wouldn't let me move. But yes, you would assume this is an escort mission where we gotta take someone to Jad. Well, thankfully, the game decided to not be dumb like that. And basically, I'm just playing another level. That's it, a cockatrice feather. So, what exactly do you need it for? Let's head home for now. I'll tell you when we get there. Whatever you say. What are you doing? Just a moment. I'll just tie the feather with a string. There you go. I don't understand. It's a good luck charm. A charm? Have a look at this book. It talks about Jadian traditions and customs. There's an entry about travelers keeping charms made from a cockatrice feather. A traveler's charm, huh? Yes, they make a pair. One is kept by the traveler and the other by the one left behind. Jadians say that ensures that travelers safe return. Wow. Here, Azure. Oh, for me? Yes, traveler's one is for you, and I'll keep its counterpart. That way, I'll know you'll come back safe. Tess. Well, I best get back to my research. Thanks, Tess. Alright, that's another one done. So let's head over down, or up this way, I should say, and talk to Watts for another mission. Hi, Watts. Azure, you're becoming quite an adventurer. Yeah, I guess. Say, what happened to Panza? He was practically your shadow. Who, him? Come on, he's never left your side. Well, he went away a few days since. Went away? He said he'd not be long, but he never came back. Really? Maybe it's because you're always giving him such a hard time. Hey, Watts, that was a joke. Aye, but you speak the truth. I'm awfully harsh on him. So I'm so ill-natured, I'll tear him to tatters each time he falters, I do. Watts. But I'm harsh for a reason. It's because I know he's got a promise. Oh, never you mind. It's not the time nor place for this. Listen, Azure. Yeah? Can I ask you to go find him? Huh? I know you got so much muckle on your mind, but I need Panza back. Do you think you can lend him a hand, lad? Alright, I'll go try to find him. You will? Yeah, maybe somebody's seen him. I'll try asking around the village. Thank you, lad. Hope you find him. Alright, let's go talk around, which I already know who I need to talk to anyway. Where are you? Right there. You say you're looking for Panza. I don't know if this will be any help to you, but the other day you asked me how to get to Topple. Alright, so start like it is then. Panza! Why, Azure, what brings you here? No, that's what I want to know. Say, you ran away from Watts, didn't you? No, I didn't. So what are you doing here? I've come to rake for this glow moss. Glow moss? It grows nowhere but here in this cave. It's the king's favorite. Watts eats moss? Aye, and it's so very hard to find. It costs a bonny penny at the shop, so I've come to harvest it myself. While I've searched for the moss, I lost my way. Well, I'm just glad you're okay. Watts is pulling out his beard over you. Avers, I'm doing no such thing. Your Majesty. Watts, hey, you followed me, didn't you? You blundering fool. You've been here the whole time, davering about like a headless gawk, haven't you? Hold on, Watts. Panza was just searching for glow moss for you. Lid your mill, laddie. This is between Panza and me. Yikes. Now, Panza, what were you thinking coming alone in such an uncanny place as this? I didn't order you to fetch glow moss for me, did I? Well, Your Majesty, that's a good question. Then answer it. In truth, I wanted to give you a present. Aye. It's Your Majesty's birthday soon. You're a fool. Ah, who gives a taint about presents? You thought I'd be glad for it, did you? Did you ever think about how I would suffer if anything happened to you? Forgive me, sire. Well, he did make a great effort in finding this moss, but I'll not refuse it. Thank you, Your Majesty. Now, back we go. There, a mountain of work piled over ye. Yes, Your Majesty. You were so worried about Panza, you ran all the way here. You could be a little more honest with him, Watts. Azure, did I hear you say something? Never mind, come on, Watts, let's head back. Alright, and for that sub-quest, side quest, whatever you like to call it at this point, I got a new equipment piece, but as you can tell, that's way too low for me, so yeah, it's garbage. Tess. Oh, Azure. What's the matter? Your eyes are bloodshot. Oh, you know. Did you get something in your eyes? No, I've been poring over this. The Tristis on Mana, Volume 1. What's this? It's the work my parents authored. What? My parents were authorities on Mana, both luminaries in their field. It's all very difficult. I can't understand a thing it says. I never dreamt I'd find a book about my own parents here. So that's what happened to your eyes. Yes. All our books burned to ashes in the fire 10 years ago. So I was terribly moved to find one that survived. Did they write a volume 2? No, this is the only one. They're still working on the second when the disaster struck. Oh, I see. Came here to Illusia to continue my family's research. I want to finish the work that my parents could not. Tess. Oh, that's it. Have a look at this section, the Stone of Mana. Let's see. As we investigated the ruins on the marshes, we found a mysterious stone emanating mana. It sounds like they found a gem. I thought so too, but I don't think they had gems 10 years ago. Say, could you find out the stone they found was really a gem? Of course. Where's the stone now? I think they're keeping it in the castle in Lolamar. Lomarians took it from us for study. Or so they said. So it's in the castle in Lolamar, right? I'll go see if I can find it. To Lolamar it is! So this is a mysterious stone. It's no different from a gem to me. Well, Tess needs to take a look at it. I brought it, Tess. Welcome back. So this is a mysterious stone? Don't you think it looks like a gem? Yes, according to the book, ancient shamans use this stone to pray for intervention. Intervention? They would pray for rain in times of drought, or in a curing the ill, some will put curses on others and hope they die. Wow. Apparently, as the shamans prayed, some became imbued with greater amounts of mana. How come mana got into the stone? They are still researching it, so the book doesn't say, but it's possible that the powerful wishes increase the mana within the stone. Maybe another hypothesis will arise when more is learned. Powerful wishes. I think we can learn more about gems by investigating the stone. Alright, in that case, you should have it. No, I won't be doing experiments, so I don't need a specimen. Say, why don't you give it a try? Perhaps its powers will manifest when you insert it into your gem frame. That's a good idea, I'll give it a try. Well, I should get back to my studies. Alright, I'll see you later. Hi, Azure. Welcome to the Silver Mermaid. We have many different shops here in the Silver Mermaid. Blah, 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 blah. I get it. I never talked to you before. Hi, Simoon. Why, if it isn't Azure. Doing your best every day, I see. Yeah. I'm the chosen one. It's quite a name to live up to. Everyone's pinned their hopes on you, including me. I won't let you down. Say, Azure. What is it? I wonder if you could handle a personal request from me. What do you mean? Here, take this earring. I want you to cast it into the lake deep inside the lake in Topple. Why'd they go all the way to the Topple? Please don't ask why. Every grown woman has a checkered past she would rather keep to herself. A checkered past, huh? Since it's a personal request, I can't force you to do it. But would you journey to Topple for me? Alright, I'm always happy to help. Oh, thank you so much, Azure. I should throw this into the lake in Topple, right? Yes, fall haste. Well, I'm off. This must be the place Simoon was talking about. So I just have to throw it in here. Farewell. Huh? I thought I heard something. Oh well, time to head back. Welcome home, Azure. I threw away the earring just like you asked. Thank you. I knew I could count on you, Azure. So, why don't you tell me about this checkered past of yours? Oh, I'm sorry. I asked you to brave danger, so I should let you in on it. But I could just keep it a secret, Azure. Simoon. I'll tell you, if I must. No, it's alright. I'm not so cold as to pry into other people's lives. Thank you, Azure. By the way, when I tossed the earring into the lake, I thought I heard a voice say farewell. What? Well, it's probably just my imagination. Yes, perhaps you just heard the wind. Could be. Well, I'll be seeing you. Thanks for everything, Azure. Not a problem. Feel free to talk anytime. Bye, love. Hi, Tess. Oh, hi, Azure. Any new developments? No, I haven't found anything useful. I'm sorry. Oh, but I found something interesting. Something interesting? Have a look at this journal. A journal? Remember the journal from the man who slew the dragon? It's by the same person. Really? Let's have a look. Month of O, day of X, whatever those mean. It's been about 2 years since I last saw my hometown of Jad. The purpose of this visit is to tend to unfinished business. At this time of year, exquisite rainbow-colored flowers bloom in the Jad Desert. One area in this broad desert boasts a whole field of these multicolored delights. Unfortunately, the flowers only grow on the far side of the scorching desert. Very few people in Jad have ever seen them. I had trekked out to see them twice before, but my strength failed me and I was forced to turn back. Now, with several years of experience under my belt, I feel more confident. Not to toot my own horn, but I must say that compared to earlier excursions, I made significant strides toward becoming a better and more seasoned adventurer. I am convinced that this time the desert shall reveal to me the rainbow flower's beauty. Yes, it is for this very reason I have returned to Jad. After a restful, recuperative night's sleep, I completed my preparations and set out for the outer reaches of the desert. The desert was hellacious hot, with sweltering sunshine and searing sands. I was baked from below and broiled from above, a steak cooked to perfection. So I survived my first full day relatively unscathed. An earlier version of me would have been begging for mercy by now. I worked up a little sweat, but if I reflect on the warmth of a good bath, the heat of the sand can actually have a soothing effect. Ah, the second day, when I finally revived at the far side of the outer reaches of the desert and saw the spectacle before my eyes, words failed me. Magnificent flowers were in full bloom as far as I could see. Rumors had not done justice to the side of the petals glowing in the rainbow splendor. I had traveled the world over and I have yet to see a sight to equal this, as if it were a dream. At the memory of it, hot tears ran down my cheeks like sweat. A garden in the desert? I don't believe it. But remember the dragon. This could be true too. Maybe you're right. Wouldn't it be a romantic rainbow garden in the desert? Sure, it would be a pretty sight. Wish I could see them, rainbow flowers. Maybe I'll head over to Jad for a look. Huh? Maybe the rainbow flowers are still in bloom. I'll go pick some from you. I'd like to see them too, but do we have time for that? It'll be alright. It won't take long to grab some. Are you sure? I'd like to see them too, so I'm off. Come back soon. I couldn't find a flower field anywhere. I knew that journal was a lie. Are these seeds? I'm back. Welcome home. Did you find any flowers? No, not a single one. I knew it. Knew what? What do you mean by that? Have a look at this journal. I found it right after you left. Another one? Month of 0, day of X. I am back in the desert of Jad, where rainbow flowers once bloomed as far as the horizon. But now neither flowers nor weeds grow here anymore. All that remains is a sandy wasteland. The calamity that befell the world did not spare even one of these fine flowers. Only by the power of the Mana Goddess did the world escape complete annihilation. Damage caused by the disaster is so widespread that it will take a persistent and cooperative efforts of people everywhere for the world to be restored. I cannot say how soon, but I do know that one day flowers will bloom once again in this desert. That is my firm conviction. I'll return to my homeland to organize an investigative team. With recruits gathered from every land, we set our sights on the Luja Isle, where we can research the mighty Mana Tree. I'm pleased that my old friend Ish backs my plan. With him at our side, gathering support from global leaders may not prove as difficult as I feared. What caused such a calamity? And what do we know of the Mana Goddess who saved us? The key to all our questions lies securely with the Mana Tree.
Answers await us on Illusia Isle. If we seek, surely we will find. So the flowers of the desert were all burned 10 years ago. Yes, it's a terrible pity. There is no escape from such destruction. So it seems. The journal's pages are brimming with sadness from such tremendous loss. By the way, the journal says calling volunteers from all nations to investigate Illusia where stands the Tree of Mana. Yes, I think the journal's author is... Mayor Modi, good day. What brings you here in such a rush? I heard you used to be quite an adventurer. What's this all of a sudden? And who told you that? I read your journal. It was in the archives. So the cat is out of the bag, I see. Say, Modi, I bet it was a pretty sight, those desert flowers. Yes, they sparkle with all the hues of the rainbow. I just came back from Jad myself, but I saw nothing but sand. Well, they were destroyed 10 years ago, you know. But look what I did find, some seeds or something. Impossible! These are seeds of the desert flower. Really? Indeed. What a marvelous discovery, Azure. If they take root, why, the desert can be home to flowers once more. Alright, that made the desert trip worthwhile. I'll look after these seeds for now. Let's have Professor Baum oversee their cultivation. Tell me when they bloom, alright? Of course I will. That's right, such a determination and curiosity could not go unrewarded. Please accept this. Dwarven Mall. Thanks, Modi. No, it was I who should thank you. Before long, people of the world will show their gratitude as well. Aw, now you're overdoing it. Well, I'll see you later. Farewell, Azure.
Alright, the Dwarven Maul. That is a new weapon. Let's see if I can equip it. I think it's one of the best I can get. It's not, I don't think it's the best, but it is quite high up there. Equip at level 41. And, no, it is garbage. But I do have this. So I can equip that and whatever. It's one of the best at that point in the game. So yeah, there's that. Gorloof, you come in. Say, you're a short one, Dudbear, aren't you? Dudbear go Lolamar, get info. Oh, that's why. Pagaroof, Chickaloof, the Magaroof. No word, 3 days, Goof. Galalablagoof, Mandragboof. Maybe that Baloof. What's going on? What did you say? Laura Lamar, Dudbear, clumsy. Maybe he made accident, Groove. Accident? Worry now, but must stay Dudbear services. Shagaloof, Azure go. Huh? You go, Lolamar. Find clumsy Dudbear. You get, we pay, Maluloof. Not a problem, I'll be glad to help. Thanks, Skraloof. Azure. So the missing Dudbear is somewhere in Lolamar, right? Right, Dudbear, go Ice Citadel, get info. Got it. Well, I'm off. It is the last quest from the characters I can get, possibly. But there are a couple more. This one is in Lolamar. It is another 10-zone dungeon. Yay. So let's do that really quick and see what my reward is.
Is this thing a shovel? Hey, it might be a Dudbear shovel. If it is, that means the Dudbear was here and might still be. Or not. Maybe the clumsy Dud did have an accident of some kind. Maybe I should report back to the Dudbear in the village. What? Chabagoof, Azure. I go find you, tell you clumsy Dudbear home now. So it appears. Come home, tell a boomf. Bloof, you say thing to Azure. Bloom, chickaloof, burr balloon the move. He say very, very sorry for worry and for trouble. I'm just glad he made it back safely. Yeah, glad. That's what I am. He leaves important Scoopy thing. Look all places, no tell dud services. Scoopy thing? Oh, you mean the shovel? Figured it was probably yours when I came across it. I was afraid you might have been eaten by a monster or something. Here you go. Just make sure you hang on to it this time. Shagalulu, burglu. Clumsy Dudbear says he want thank Azure. Give you this. What's this? A Duttish dictionary? So you've been using this to study our language, eh? Thanks, fiend. You're welcome, friend. I'll start studying Duttish so we can have a nice long conversation next time. See you later.
That's not all we got from that quest, though. We got a shiny rock.
Hey, Azure. Any new developments in your gem research? Not really. Hey, let me see that rock you got there. What, this? I got this from the Dudbears. Does this mean something to you? I knew it. It's the legendary smelting rock. Smelting rock? Yeah. With this thing, I can increase the purity of the ore to its absolute best. I can make your gem frame even bigger. Splendid. Hand me your gem frame. You'll see. There you go. You can't get anything better than this. You'll be untouchable now. Thanks ever so much, Balbo. You better win, Azure. Harbor, no doubt.
Yeah, we got a massive gem frame upgrade. I mean, just looking at this thing, we could fit much more gems. So basically, I could do formations like this. I have my Bond of Wisp in there. I have my experience gems in there because I'm not quite done grinding yet. Once I feel like I'm pretty good, that's 8 more spaces I can give myself. I have the Soul of the Dragon, which gives me attack plus 12, and then Lore of the Healers, which doubles the effect of my abilities. Right now, I have extra gems. I just fused a couple, and I got myself some great gems, such as the Might of Gemnis, which is attack plus 20. But there's also this one, which is attack plus 25, and then plus 10 with defense. That's ridiculous and really good. That basically brings all my stats above 200. That's incredible. So basically, if I get rid of 8 spaces, then I can get rid of the Soul of the Dragon, which will give me 10 spaces. So that'd be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I could fit all of that, no problem. But the problem with that is I would need to plan out. Basically, the only thing I could have left is something that is a 1x2 if I do that setup. You'll probably see my final strong attacking setup by the time I'm done with all my side quests here. Which I am not done yet. There are still more side quests. I'm gonna take a break. I've been at this for hours. I don't know if this is the end of the episode. If it is, then you'll know in a second because the music will start playing, of course. The next thing that I have to do is my character specific side quest. And then after that, there are the side quests with all the elementals. So I'll do a cut right about now if it's continuing, if this is too short. If not, then next episode.